Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Well folks, reality just threw another haymaker to the radical woke leftist worldview. You know, every now and then a video will pop up and start going viral, and it'll basically serve as a brutal reminder that the left's worldview is completely insane and detached from reality. And well, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what's happening today, as an old 2018 video of Claressa Shields, an undisputed multi-division women's boxing champion, getting absolutely flattened by some random unknown amateur male Russian boxer during a sparring match, starts going massively viral out of nowhere, I guess right in line with the Amain Khalif controversy that we've been covering. But basically, it's a brutal reminder to the woke lefties that men and women are not physically equal, no matter how many times you say the word inclusive as some sort of magical incantation to alter physical and biological reality. Yeah, the delusional left-wing worldview is collapsing in real time. I gotta show you guys this viral clip, and then of course we gotta continue to have this conversation. But before we get into any of it, this video is actually brought to you guys by a sponsor, so let's play that clip.
This video is brought to you by Ground News. Listen friends, we are living in an information war. All kinds of different outlets posting different information. You got the spin, the bias, the half-truths. It's like navigating through a field of fake news landmines. And that right there is exactly why you need Ground News. Thanks to their truly innovative blind spot tool, you can see every trending story, but then you could also see how different sides are covering the same story or how some outlets are conveniently ignoring it all together. Here's the perfect example. We got this headline here. Tom Homan sounds the alarm about national security risk from undocumented border crossings. And as you can see with Ground News' blind spot tool, the leftist mainstream media apparatus is pretending like this headline doesn't exist. There was a border crisis? What border crisis? I'm telling you folks, it's the best news aggregator in the business. If you want to see the daily news from a different angle, then you absolutely need Ground News in your arsenal. And of course, now here comes the pitch. By simply scanning the QR code on screen or clicking the link down below in the description, that's groundnews.com/hivemind, you could get 40% off when signing up for Ground News' Vantage plan, giving you full access to Ground News and all of their amazing tools. That's 40% off, folks, by simply scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment. What are you waiting for? Go take a look. And of course, a huge thank you to Ground News. Now back to the video.
All right, friends, so let's first start off with the viral video that's currently going crazy all over social media. Take a look at this.
Yes. Oh!
What you saw there was Claressa Shields, an Olympic gold medalist, 17-time world champion, and one of the most decorated female boxers of all time, going toe-to-toe with Artur Amatovs, an amateur boxer with a record of 6-1. Nobody knows who the guy is. He's a no-name in the sport, but in the ring, it wasn't even close. He dropped her cold, and the craziest thing is he dropped her while she was wearing headgear. Now, of course, if you listen to Claressa Shields, she's got this whole conspiracy theory. She claims that he took the padding out of his gloves.
The guy I sparred, he was like a little Russian hater. He took the padding out of his gloves. I had whooped his ass on a Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. But he caught me, but he didn't have no padding in his gloves. He know exactly who he is.
She claimed at one point that she had actually, quote, whooped his ass on a Monday, and then he came back and took the padding out of his glove, and that's what led to the whole viral video. But I mean, come on, who's buying that? Just take a look at the video. The moment that left hand makes impact, you could tell that the punch sounded very padded. And of course, I tracked down Mr. Arter's Instagram account, and 79 weeks ago, he actually posted the video and said that it's nice that you remember me, Claressa Shields. If you think that I dishonored you as an honest person, I'm ready to marry. Not exactly sure what he meant, obviously very broken English, but it does sound like a denial of her story. He's essentially saying that he's an honest person, and he didn't take the padding out of his gloves. And I'm not necessarily inclined to believe Claressa Shields, firstly because of basic understanding of biology, but secondly, because Claressa Shields actually has a history of sparring with men. She spars with men quite regularly. We've seen all kinds of clips. And in nearly every single one of those videos, frankly, it seems like she's not exactly dominating, and the people that she's sparring with look totally unprofessional. She's sparring with random dudes as a 17-time world champion, and it looks even. To be honest, in some of those videos, it looks like the men were kind of going easy on her. This is a world-class female athlete with top-tier coaching, elite experience, the best training money can buy, and she simply cannot physically compete against the average male fighter, not without seriously risking injury. And look, I don't want to present this video as if she's arguing for trans women in male sports, because she is unequivocally not. She actually, during the Paris Olympics, said this.
I couldn't imagine getting inside the ring with the biological man. I mean, even though I spar against the men, but fighting for the Olympics is way bigger than that. It's so much more on the line. The Olympics definitely dropped the ball, you know. And listen, I don't have anything against transgender women or transgender men. All I'm saying is that men should fight against men, women should fight against women, and transgenders should fight against transgenders. That is how I feel. I will stand with that. I'm not homophobic or anything like that, or against the gay community, but that's not right.
The goal is not to attack Claressa Shields, but rather to use this video that's currently going viral to really put this into perspective. It's not about disrespect to women, it's about protecting them. It's about telling the damn truth. You simply cannot ignore biological reality because your ideology demands it. And this applies pretty much across the board in swimming, in track and field, volleyball, football, basketball, rugby, name the damn sport. It makes no frickin' sense. We've seen Leah Thomas completely dominate female swimming. We've seen Fallon Fox shatter another woman's frickin' skull in MMA. And just recently we covered the Amain Khalif scandal, an Algerian, quote, female boxer who now is being booted from these competitions because of blood test irregularities. In other words, there's a leaked blood test that shows that Amain Khalif was born male. But of course, if you said anything during the Amain Khalif scandal, especially when it was actually happening in real time, the media and the left suggested that you were a conspiracy theorist, attacking an innocent woman. But it was pretty much obvious from the frickin' start that something was off. There was a strength disparity, a difference in physical proportions. And of course, what happened during that controversy? Amain Khalif's opponent got absolutely brutalized. And this whole woke circus that we have front row seats to, time and time again shows us how far things have gone. Competitive sports, especially combat sports, are not about feelings. It's not about inclusivity and making people feel included. It's about competition. It's about force, speed, aggression. It's a freaking battle. And obviously, biology matters. Muscle density matters. Testosterone levels matter. And if we keep pretending that it doesn't, eventually women are going to pay the price. And also, after seeing that video, after seeing all of these videos, after seeing these scenes that frankly should shock you to the core, it should put it into clear perspective just how absolutely, completely batshit insane the leftist stance on this issue is. There's no defending this, period. To the extent that even the world-class female boxer who claimed that she whooped this Russian male boxer's behind and he had to cheat in order to beat her, even she, after the Paris Olympics, said absolutely no, it should not happen and men should not compete against females. And also keep in mind the Democrats are spending millions upon millions of dollars fighting in the courts to ensure that this continues. They're resisting Donald Trump's executive order that's meant to protect women, as they claim that they're the party of feminism. They're the party of protecting women. Well, I think they're learning a very hard lesson that genuinely protecting women and also fighting for, quote, trans inclusion, well, these concepts, well, they might just be mutually exclusive. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Just a viral clip that I think really put things into perspective. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.